Today I'll be reviewing another 9 cases for the Samsung Galaxy S26 series. I have cases from Pitaka, 2 from Samsung, Dbrand, Spigen, Tongate, Poetic, ESR, and Speck. As always, I'll be having a free case giveaway for those who subscribe and comment. More details at the end of this video. This is part 3 of my S26 series case reviews. Make sure to watch parts 1 and 2. No spoilers! Details in the description and at the end of this video. Enough talking, let's do this. Let's start off with Pitaka. I've reviewed so many Pitaka cases and they all seem like they're pretty much the same thing, but what I haven't seen before is the Aeron button. Yes, this case has 3 separate NFC buttons and they can be programmed to do pretty much whatever you want. For example, I programmed one of these buttons to open ChatGPT, so I press on it, bam, ChatGPT. There's an app you could download and program all sorts of things to happen when you press these buttons. It's so cool. Now, aside from that cool feature, I love Pitaka's minimalistic design. It has that really nice aramid fiber feel, and unlike many of the others which feel smooth, this feels nice and textured. It also gives it a nice grip. Love the hand feel. Feels so nice and thin, no bulk. The bezels come up just a little bit to protect the screen, but it's enough for people like me. I never have issues with cases like this. But it does have pretty hardcore protection around the camera lenses. I love the open design around the buttons because I prefer to press the actual phone buttons personally. Nice open cutout for the USB, easily fits my chubby connector, and a nice cutout for the S Pen. MagSafe is usually excellent on these cases. Yep, drop test. Ooh, that was hard. Still good. They usually have similar color schemes every year, like these two. There's black, there's a few other patterns. I personally like this one the best. So yeah, this is a really nice, thin, minimalistic case, beautiful feeling material, nice and grippy, and those 3 buttons on the side, game changer. $59.99 at the time of this video. Next up, this is the Ultra Rugged Magnetic Case by Samsung. Very interesting design. You can see the foam through there, and it also seems to have these vertical lines. It has a nice hand feel, it feels smooth. But it could be a little bit slippery for those who are concerned about that. It feels very plasticky. The bezels come up the standard height to protect the screen, pretty good all-around protection. Same thing with the camera lenses, nothing special, but it'll protect them. The buttons are okay, they pretty much mirror the phone. It has a long volume button and a shorter power button. Nice deep cutout for the USB-C. Let's test it out with my chubby chub connector. Yep, fits in. Nice cutout for the S Pen. Let's test out the MagSafe on this one. Pretty good. Oh, hey. Pretty good. Drop test. It's ultra rugged. All right, holds up. Yeah, so this is a nice looking case. Fits the phone like a glove. Other than that, nothing to write home about. $55.99 at the time of this video. Sorry if I don't seem too excited about the Samsung cases, but they never should have got rid of the S-View case. That was the best. Anyway, this is the Samsung Silicone case. And what can I say? It's a silicone case with a magnetic ring. And it comes in a variety of different colors. So this looks and feels like a silicone case. It's kind of a dust and lint magnet. It actually has a really nice hand feel. It's very comfortable and it's not slippery. I feel like it's fairly grippy. Nice protection. Bezels come up the standard height to protect the screen. Nice protection for the camera lenses. Nothing special, but it comes up enough to protect them. I like these buttons. They mirror the Samsung buttons with a large one for the volume and a smaller one for the power button. They press very nicely. Really nice cutouts on the bottom for the USB and the S Pen. Let's test it out with my chubby chub connector. Fits perfectly. Time for the MagSafe test. Decent. I wouldn't read into those too much. It's not like you're sitting there going like this with your phone. Drop test. Ooh, all good. So while this case isn't super exciting, it's a really good silicone case for the S26 Ultra. If you like silicone cases, this is a pretty good one, so definitely consider it. And at the time of this video, it's 38 bucks on Amazon. Pretty reasonable. Next up, we have the Ghost case by Dbrand. So this is a very nice clear case. So it's light, it's thin, it has 12-foot drop protection, and it also has a really nice hand feel for a clear case. And what's really nice about this one is that the sides are nothing but grippy. All grips all day. Bezels come up the standard height to protect the screen. Same with the camera lenses. They come up just enough to protect the lenses. They have 3 distinct buttons for the volume and the power. They press pretty nicely too. Nice cutouts for the USB-C and the S Pen. Let's test out the chubby chub. Fits nicely. They're all about their anti-yellowing technology. I haven't had a clear case turn yellow in like many years. I don't know, has it been a problem for any of you in the past 10 years? Put it in the comments. That's a cool design. Let's see how strong the MagSafe is. Oh, pretty good. Drop test. Ooh, still good. That wasn't quite 12 feet. So yeah, not bad, Dbrand. The Ghost case is actually pretty cool. You can see your phone through it. It's thin, minimalistic, nice grips, anti-yellowing, nice strong magnets, great buttons. About 50 bucks at the time of this video. Next up, this is the Spigen Nano Pop MagFit case. I love this two-tone design. I'm not even into yellow and I like this. This fits like a glove. It's really thin, it's shock-proof, and I just love the hand feel. It feels so good in my hands, nice and minimalistic, but also very grippy. This case has grips all along the sides and they really feel just so grippy. There's nothing else I can say, it's grippy. It claims to have military-grade drop protection up to 1.2 meters. Wait a second, what? I don't know what a meter is, I'm American. What's 1.2 meters in feet?
1.2 meters is roughly 3.94 feet.
4 feet. Anyway, the bezels come up the standard amount to protect the screen. Same thing with the camera lens protection. Buttons for the volume and power press very nicely. Nice cutouts for the S Pen and the USB-C. Let's grab my little chubby chub connector. Fits like a charm. And another case with a little lanyard connector. Are you into lanyards? Let me know in the comments. They claim to have very strong magnets and support fast wireless charging. Test that out. Fell off right away. Again, that's not what you're gonna do with MagSafe, right? Let's just see here though. Wireless charging does work. 4 feet drop test, let's go a little higher. Ooh, oh no! I'm just kidding, still good. So yeah, I really like this case a lot. I love the hand feel, I love the grippiness. It's so thin and minimalistic, and I really like the two-tone design, and even if you aren't into these colors, it comes in several other color combinations. And you know what the best thing is? $19.99 at the time of this video. Beat that. Next up, we have the Tongate 360-degree spin stand. This comes with a whole installation manual on how to stick the phone in the case. I need to read it because I can't even figure out how to get this thing open. Okay, so this is an ultra protective two-piece case that has a back and a front that has a built-in screen protector. And it comes with this huge belt clip. Any construction workers watching this? So this thing actually looks pretty cool and it's ultra protective. Really nice design, you can see the phone through it. And of course it has the magnetic ring stand. I'll also mention that if you don't like screen protectors like me, it comes with another front cover without one. So it has a pretty nice hand feel for such an ultra protective case. Not as bulky as some of the others. Very nice grips on the side, on both sides. Very grippy. Now the bezels protecting the screen do come up higher than normal. Very good protection. Also very good lens protection. It slopes down in the front for MagSafe accessories. The buttons press pretty nicely, especially for an ultra protective case. Nice deep cutout for the S Pen and for the USB-C. Ooh, this might give my chubby connector an issue. Oh, no, it actually fits in. Now, of course, we have the magnetic kickstand, and this spins for fine-tuning purposes. Props up very nicely in portrait, no wobbling. Same thing with landscape. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume it has extra strong magnets. Yeah, it does. Of course it has military-grade drop protection. Not concerned a bit. Although, what did it hit? It knocked down like 5 other cases. So yeah, this is great. I think it's the most ultra protective case in this video and one of the most ultra protective cases in all 3 of my videos. For a hardcore case, it feels really good in the hand, nice grips, great buttons, spinning magnetic ring stand, an extra front cover with a built-in screen protector if you like that sort of thing, and a stylish belt clip. Hello? Oh, hey, I'm doing a case video. And get this, it's only $29.99 at the time of this video. Wow! Next up, we have the Poetic Guardian case. This is another hardcore 2-piece case. So this looks pretty nice. It's clear. It has the MagSafe ring. It has 20-foot military-grade drop protection. What's that in meters? And it's scratch resistant. It also comes with 2 tempered glass screen protectors. Now the hand feel is nothing special because this is such an ultra protective phone, so usually they're a little bit bulky. The bezels come up super high around the screen, very protective. Same thing with the camera lenses. This comes higher than I think any case I've tried in this video so far. It's also nice and grippy. It has grips all along both sides. The buttons press very nicely for such a big case. Liking that. Deep cutout for the S Pen, and the USB-C is completely covered. You have to open that up to access it. Chubby connector. It's gonna be a tough one. Oh no, that does fit in there. Huh. Why did I ever doubt you? Let's test out that magnetic ring. Oh, not bad. Drop test. not at all concerned. And nor should I have been. Wow, 2 ultra protective cases in a row. This one the hand feels nothing to write home about, but it is nice and grippy. Comes with a couple of screen protectors if that's your thing. Great buttons, easy to press, nice strong MagSafe, 20-foot military grade drop protection. I mean, this thing is a beast. And get this, $24.99 at the time of this video. What? Excellent pricing. Next up, this is the ESR Hybrid Magnetic Case. So this is a clear case with a magnetic ring. It has military grade drop protection, and the camera lens cover is a kickstand. As for the hand feel, I'm not that into it. It's a little plasticky. It's also really not that grippy either. There's no grips on this case. That said, it doesn't feel slippery to me. The bezels come up nice and high. I would say maybe a little more than the standard. Really nice camera lens protection. It comes up nice and high with the kickstand lens cover. The buttons press fairly easily, but I don't know, I don't really like pressing them, if that makes sense. Nice cutouts for the S Pen and the USB. Little chubby chub connector, fits perfectly. The camera lens cover opens up nicely into a kickstand. Works really nice in landscape. And you got a couple of different angles in portrait, depending on which way you flip it. Pretty good, I like that kickstand. Let's test out MagSafe. Oh, it's pretty good MagSafe. Drop test, still good. So if you want a nice clear case to show off your device, this might be the one for you. It has a good amount of protection. I really like the camera lens cover kickstand. Pretty good MagSafe, military grade drop protection. I don't really like the way it feels in my hand, and I'm not a huge fan of the buttons, but other than that, it's pretty solid. $26.99 at the time of this video. And the very last case in this 3-part series is the Speck Presidio 2 Grip Plus Magnet Case. So Speck's been around for quite a while. This is a pretty classic case from them. It looks very protective and grippy. It has a decent hand feel. Like I said, it is very grippy, but that's about it. It doesn't feel amazing in my hand. And it's not super bulky, but it bulks it up a little bit. These classic Speck cases have grips all along the entire phone, on the back, on the sides. It's just so grippy. The bezels come up the standard amount, nice protection all around. Very nice camera lens protection too, and it is cut out on the bottom to play nice with MagSafe accessories. The buttons press really nicely too, and they have 2 separate volume buttons, which I like. Nice cutouts on the bottom for the USB and the S Pen. Big fat chubby connector test, passed. MagSafe? Not amazing, but it's fine when you're not bouncing it up and down. Drop test! Alright, still good. So yeah, this is a very nice grippy case. Feel like you either love this design or hate it. Really nice buttons, great protection, $49.99 at the time of this video. So that's it, another 9 cases. With parts 1, 2, and 3, that's 28 cases in all. That's a lot of cases. I hope I made your decision easier and didn't overcomplicate things. And again, links to parts 1 and 2 are in the description and at the end of this video. So there were some really great options. If you know me, you know I like thin and minimalistic, so the Pitaka stood out like it always does. But those Aeron buttons are so cool. The Samsungs are okay, but they could be better. Bring back the S-View case. If you like a clear case, the Ghost is really nice and thin and very grippy. Again, if you like minimalistic, the Spigen is thin and grippy and stylish and inexpensive. The Tongate and Poetic are ultra protective tanks. The ESR is a regular clear case with a camera cover stand. And the Speck is all about grippiness. Okay, so here are the details of the giveaway. Once my channel hits 4,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give away 3 cases. If you're a subscriber and you made a comment, a nice comment, don't be a then you'll be in a drawing to win one of these cases for free. I'll be having these drawings right here on my channel, where I'll be giving cases at random to somebody who commented. I'll have more giveaways once my channel hits 4,500 subscribers, and even another one when I hit 5,000. And if I still have cases left over, maybe I'll even do more. Who knows? So that's it, I'm done with S26 cases. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And as always, thanks so much for watching.